So you haven't found the one. Neither have I. Let's talk. What's up, friends? It's your boy Sammy here. Miami Beach. Sober at Miami Beach, by the way. Kind of this yearly trip I do, guys. Once a year, I like to come down to Miami by myself and I just vibe. I have a good time. I hang out on the beach. You just lay out on the beach, you chill, you think, you contemplate, and, let whatever comes up, comes up. And for some reason, the topic of you haven't found the one is fresh on my mind right now because I was thinking about it today, guys, and I think it's something that is very hard for a lot of people to deal with, and I have my hard times too. I'm no exception to this rule. I am a man, but even men feel the sting of not having found your partner yet, especially if that's something you dream of and you aspire to have. Like for me, I want the committed relationship. I want to work things out with a partner. I want the family and the kids and the support system that comes with having a family. And, I'm young. I've got people say you've got plenty of time. And sure, that's true. I'll give them that. But it's still a very frustrating thing to feel. Frustrating thing to feel, especially if you're at that age where all your friends, family, people of your age group are getting wifed up and married. Like I'm 32 and a lot of my friends are getting married now or they're engaged. Some of them are having kids. The pool of my single friends is very, very small. So it's something I think of a lot. And if I'm completely honest, in my 20s and even in my teenage years, I just always figured it would work out for me. It would happen at some point. I never really gave it too much thought. But now that I'm 32, I'm a little older. I still feel like it'll work out for me. But I'm also just kind of like on edge sometimes. I'm just like, that thought, what if it doesn't work out for me? What if I never, ever meet the right person? What if I pick the wrong person and end up going through a nasty, painful divorce? Because I don't want any of that shit, guys. It's hard. It's stressing me out. I haven't even felt it yet and I'm getting stressed out. But I want to make this video to hopefully help some of you guys feel a little better about your circumstances and situations, because I get it. Like, you are probably, if you're watching this video, you are one of two types of people. One, you're the person who hasn't found your person yet, and you are just, honestly, don't take offense if you're in this category because you can change it. You're just complaining that you haven't found your person, but you're also not doing any things to work on yourself, to change your behaviors, to be a more suitable partner for your future someone. You're just expecting the universe to give you this person without doing the self-work. Now, I know you're not that person. You're probably the second type of person because you're watching this video. So you are this second type of person. And the second type of person is the person who is doing the work. You are in the gym. You are meditating. You are cultivating a strong sense of self. You've taken time. You've sat down to really get clear with your core values. You know what you stand for. You know what you want in a relationship. You know what you don't want. You know what you want your future to look like. You know you have a belief inside that whenever you're in a relationship, you're going to do whatever it takes to make it work out because you've made that decision with yourself. All you have to do is wait and pick the right person. You've done the work. You've got your career set. You've got your finances set. You are healthy. You're in the gym. You're taking care of yourself. Mentally healthy. You're meditating. You don't have any baggage. No trauma from past relationships. No bullshit. You took time. You cried it out. You punched your pillows. You stayed celibate for a year. You didn't date for a year. You even quit drinking alcohol and got sober because you don't like being inconsistent with your character. Now maybe that was just me talking because I've done all of those, by the way, the whole ladder. But I'm still at this point where I have not yet met the one. And you might notice I'm smiling right now. Why am I smiling when I haven't got that puzzle piece yet? And it's because of what I'm going to tell you right now, guys. Like, one, you cannot force meeting the one and finding your person. It's just, it doesn't work like that. We'd like to think it'll work that way. Dating apps, modern society, like you have a need to scratch. You can go on Amazon. You need toilet paper. You can buy it on Amazon, have it delivered. You need a new dog toy. You can go on Amazon, have it delivered the next day. You want a nice ass shirt. You can go buy it online, have it delivered the next day, or same day delivery. The society we live in, we're not conditioned to wait for anything, and we look at love and romance in almost the same way, to where we look at people as products on a shelf. Dating apps, for example, we go on dating apps, we go swiping left, right. So of course we get frustrated when we cannot scratch that itch and meet that need right away. But humans just don't work that way. It's not like an Amazon product. You can't just go, click, and buy. Well, wouldn't it be easy if you can just go purchase your ideal spouse or partner just on a website? Like, hey, look, bride-to-be, loyal, loving, doesn't cheat, doesn't use social media often, wants kids, values monogamy, stuff like that. That would be something. Maybe that's some futuristic shit. I don't know if it's something I'd ever do, but we want people like products. But people are not products. Even with the dating apps and the profiles, people are complex, complicated creatures, and even the good ones have bad days. Like I have bad days, you have bad days, we all have bad days, we all have days where we just don't act quite ourselves. And it's frustrating because you want to fill that puzzle piece in your life. You have this idea that, man, I want to have like a good romance. I want to be on this beach with a woman. I want to be on this beach with my kids. I want to have a family. I want to grow old together with somebody, and I want to be there, grandpa, laying on his deathbed with like my kids next to me and my wife next to me, or maybe me and my wife are lucky and go out at the same time. I don't know. But call it cheesy, call it the Disney paradigm, call it happily ever after, whatever you want to call it. But we want that, guys, and it's frustrating that we can't just buy them like a product. But that's not to fret, because there is plenty in our realm of control that we can control of. And now, next time you feel down about not having found the one, I want you to think of it like this. You haven't found the one, but the one is coming. Because mindset is a big factor here. Because here's two things you can tell yourself. One, it's never going to work out for you. Don't ever buy into that narrative for two reasons. One, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, because if you feel like it's never going to work out for you, you are never even going to do the necessary actions to make it work out for you. You're not going to go on dates. You're not going to put yourself out there. You're not going to make a dating app profile. You're not going to go talk to a stranger. You're not going to go be more adventurous and do more social things if you just don't believe it's going to work out, not going to work out for you. And two, you can believe, instead of believing it won't work out for you, believe it will work out for you, and trust in that blind faith that you don't have all the details. You don't have it figured out yet. You don't know when you're going to meet that person, who that person's going to be. You just know you are going to meet them. And that's going to do two things for you. One, it is going to get rid of all that negative energy. Because when I tell myself, fuck, maybe I'm not going to meet someone, I'm going to die alone. Like, when I think that thought, guys, and I don't know if that's just me, but that's one of the few thoughts I can think that actually sends a sharp physical pain into my heart, like my chest. Like, I think about like never meeting like a good woman and never finding my person, and I feel sharp jolts of physical pain in my chest. So that's why I don't recommend thinking that thought. And I don't know, maybe I'm just a little bit more emotional than some people, but that's just something I think I've always wanted. And it took me a long time to actually realize that and admit it, but I think in the last 2 years, especially since I quit drinking alcohol, I realized how important finding that thing is for me. But two, we got a little off topic, but two, coming back to center. Don't believe it won't work out for you, because then you're going to go down that downhill spiral. But one, if you believe it will work out for you, then things change, because one, you will start putting yourself out there. One is it gets rid of the pain of thinking it won't work out for you. It gets rid of the pessimism, the negative energy. As soon as you tell yourself it will work out for you, you just don't know how, the pressure's off and you can enjoy your day. You can feel good. You can be happy being single. You can be happy in the moment and trust in the process and trust that it is coming for you and it is manifesting. But the second thing is, when you believe, what if that'll work out for you, you will actually, on a subconscious level, start doing the necessary things to make it work out for you. You know, you'll be more social, you'll engage in more conversations, you'll put yourself out there, you'll make the dating profile. I feel like I already mentioned this, but I'm mentioning it again. So believe it'll work out for you guys. You have to just believe it. I know it sounds so crazy, and it's almost like I don't know, you know those people who talk about manifestation and like love and energy and stuff. I never really thought I was one of those people, but I think the older I get, the more I kind of shift into that kind of a vibration. You know, like what's this guy's name? Aaron Daughtry, Aaron Doogie, something like that. He's always doing these kinds of manifestation videos. But I don't know, people really like it, and honestly, I can see a lot of merit in it because I do feel it in myself. So one thing I would do is believe it'll work out for you, and just believe in the process and believe that you don't have all the details yet. Trust that process. You are not going to have all the details yet, but I can tell you one thing. If you are just a genuine, good human being who works on yourself, like the odds of it not working out for you are abysmal. Like, what are the odds of that? Who doesn't want a good, nice, genuine person? Guys, like, it's common sense. But two, and here's where a lot of people mess up. A lot of people complain, I haven't found the one. It sucks. I'm depressed. I'm going to be forever alone. Don't do that, guys. Like, don't be that person who's complaining about being single, but also not doing anything to improve your own self-worth and market value. Like, if you are single and you haven't met the person, guys, there's no excuse for you to not be on top of taking care of yourself. One, do your passions and your hobbies. Have fun. You need to have fun while you're being single, but you also need to work on yourself. Guys, stay in the gym. Ladies too, stay in the gym, stay in shape, stay fit. You do not let yourself go. You stay healthy, you take care of your body, you go work out, and you keep working on yourself. 3, finances and career. Like, I know we mentioned it at the beginning of the video, like if you have all this stuff in order, but you still haven't met the one, and that's frustrating. This is more if you haven't met the one and you're in that category of people who are complaining but also not working on yourself. These are the things you need to do. You need to get your finances straight. You need to get your career straight. You need to get your sense of self straight. You need to meditate. You need to work out. You need to be physically healthy. Now, I'm not saying you have to be like a fitness model or like a bodybuilder, but at least take care of yourself and try to eat a balanced diet. Don't eat just all sugar and carbs and be a fat blob, guys. Like, that's just a recipe for disaster and an unhappy life. So yeah, get your stuff together, guys. If you're single, there's no reason for you to not be taking care of yourself full time. But what you're going to find when you start taking care of yourself full time like that is that you just feel better about yourself. And sometimes you actually don't mind being alone. And there's probably people out there who are going to say, I love being single. Single life is great. I'm going to be single forever. And if you're one of those people who's legitimately just okay with being alone and wants to be alone, more power to you. I am not. That doesn't mean I hate being single. Like, I am single by proxy, as in, like, I can't manifest the girl of my dreams just yet. But I know she's out there, and I know she's coming, and I know it's just a matter of time. But in the meantime, I am going to enjoy being single. But that doesn't mean I want to be single forever, because I definitely do not. But because I am, I'm not going to be resistant to it. I'm not going to let myself feel down in the dumps about it. I'm going to do my best to enjoy my life and take care of myself to the best of my ability and keep building myself. Because, guys, when I meet that person, I want to show up confident, fit, attractive, healthy. I want her to look at me like, holy shit, this guy is the whole package. Why is this guy still on the freaking market? Like, that's my goal. And I'm going to keep working on myself until that moment happens. And that's a great mindset to take for you guys. And even if you're a girl or a guy, whatever, keep working on yourself. And those little bricks are like building a house. You keep putting bricks every single day. You keep showing up, and eventually you're going to have a freaking mansion, and you are going to be so unbelievably off the radar. Like when you meet your person, they're just going to be like, wow, what the hell? Why are you even available? Guys, like, what? No trauma, no drama. You process all your stuff. You're great physical shape. Like, what? You're happy? You're a genuine happy human being? Like, that's what you want, guys. You want to show up as your best self when that moment does come. You don't want to show up as just, and this is kind of We're going to talk about modern dating promiscuity a little bit, but guys, I don't know about you, but I don't want to meet the girl of my dreams and tell her like, oh, I slept with some other girl last week. Haha, I just had a fling or like a one night stand. Like, guys, value yourselves sexually. Do not engage in promiscuity with just random strangers you don't even care about, especially if you're waiting for the one. Like, I know it's hard, and I know sometimes you're tempted to just go out there and hook up and almost like put a piece in just to satisfy that loneliness. But guys, you don't want to show up like that for your person. Like, women too, like, you don't want to show up, meet the guy of your dreams, and then just like conversation comes up like, oh, you slept with some other guy a week before me? Wow, you don't want to show up with that kind of energy, and I don't want to show up with that kind of energy. So if I have to keep it in my pants for a long time, then that's just what I have to do, because I'm not going to show up for my person as like a sleazeball. And yeah, I don't know, just kind of going off on a little bit of a tangent there. Something to think about for you guys. Yeah, so you haven't found the one. It's okay. It's okay, guys. Neither have I. I'm still working on it, and I'm still open to it, and I'm going to keep working on myself. And you're going to keep working on yourself, because remember, at the end of the day, you're a work in progress. And the only thing that matters is you keep showing up each and every day, and you keep putting down a brick. You work on yourself, whatever way you feel important. Maybe one day it's your fitness. Maybe one day it's your health and your diet. Maybe one day it's your finances. Maybe one day it's reconnecting with yourself on a deeper level through meditation. Maybe one day it's finding new passions and hobbies and things that interest you and engaging in those activities and doing it while you can. Like, relationships are a big deal, because when you go into a relationship, you should be showing up to give to that other person and to pour value into them. It's not about what they can give you. It shouldn't be about that. A lot of people think that way, and that's why a lot of relationships end up in divorce, and that's why a lot of relationships don't work out, because people come from this selfish paradigm of wanting, what can they give me? I want someone so they can give me this. No. You're happy, you're healthy, you're whole, you're full, you're complete, you worked on yourself, you're at a great place to pour into someone else, and you want to find someone who's exactly like that, at a great place to pour into you. You don't want two halves to make a whole, you want two wholes to come together and make, I don't even know what that means. It would make two different people, but the energy there is just so much stronger, so much better, and that's really what I'm looking for. And it's hard to find, but it is out there. So don't lose hope, friends. And if you're out there, smash that like button, guys. Smash that like button if you vibed with what I said. And you're not alone. Like, everybody watching this video, you're watching it for a reason. We are not alone. We're going to keep working on this. We got this. We're going to keep growing stronger together. And I think I've said all about, tongue twister. I think I've said about everything I want to say on this subject. So guys, have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile. I'm going to give you one more view of this beach. Miami Beach, baby. And if you made it this far, don't forget, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Love to hear from you. Bye. I know I said goodbye, but I'm back, guys. Little Miami sun for you. Guys, stay strong, stay positive. I love y'all. See you guys on the next one. Peace.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your